his name is John C.
Hello there, hope you guys enjoyed the intro of this video, and I think Lucca is like a boxer in the game itself, as well as his ultimate animation, seemingly like a choke slam, gave me that WWE meme for John Cena with that boom animation where he chose the enemy backwards. So that's the ultimate, by the way. And with regards to Lucca, I actually went to test him even further at 1 copy in the arena side, even though I lost quite a bit. But I'm going to talk about my experience using him at 1 copy, and then what I observed. I actually won a game here, which is incredible. But I think in this game, I won more so because I was able to control the right units. So this character right here, if you only have him at the base copy, which I do over here, right, this character is actually decently tanky already, even without the magical charm skill. So this one gives him 25% damage reduction and energy on hit by 20 in the first 15 seconds on battle, and he also has his very own damage reduction right here. So this is a lot of damage reduced on the battlefield itself, and you can use him as a secondary control unit, pretty similar to how you will use Anthendra in a sense in the Mauler side, because Anthendra usually ain't the only tank you will use. You'll use Anthendra with a very like high HP frontliner, so that when Anthendra use the shield formation, both Anthendra as well as the frontliner will be able to get a lot of shield. So other than being the shielder, Anthendra is also like this taunt unit. So I think Lucca does pretty much the same thing, but instead of shielding, Lucca takes even more damage with massive damage reduction, as well as a massive shield with this interruption ability right here. So interrupting over here, right, is a collective term for various abnormal states that can interrupt a character's current skill or attack, such as dizzy, frozen, sleep, whatever, right? And one more thing which I think I need more time to test is with regards to this dispellable control effects, because I don't know what is considered dispellable. But I know that Tarsi's ultimate will go through, because his Mythic Plus ability has this steadfast, which prevents knock into the air, knockback, and involuntarily being moved, which is Iron's ultimate, to measure Stampede. All the units that slam him and then he gets thrown in there, they can't do that. But with regards to this one, if he can't be controlled by Steadfast right here, then I don't know what control effect he's trying to dispel. So this is one thing which I don't know, because I don't have him at Supreme Plus. So I'll wait until I get him to Supreme Plus on my main account to actually do more testing on there. But this is one interaction which I'm actually interested in, because right here he's already pretty much uncontrolled by multiple effects, and then here you have a dispel. So I guess it could be dispelling Tarsi sleep, right? So that could be one possibility. So let's say if Tarsi is casting a sleep, and then when the Courageous Call cooldown is over, he dispels the sleep, right? And he uses the ultimate and WWE slam Tarsi. I think that could be what happens. So that's that. Like, personally looking at his kit itself, right? He has a lot of ways to keep himself alive, generating shield, HP recovery at Supreme Plus, right? Get this shield at the start of battle while buffing the ally. But one thing that's lacking about Lucca is the lack of taunt. So he has the ability to protect himself, he has the ability to survive really well, but he has no way to redirect damage on him, except for just being this unit that runs on a straight line, which I think it works in most auto setting, because like his quick slam basically reposition the enemy away from your ally, and then this causes the enemy to be just right in front of him, so they will still attack him, and then because he will be running on the front line, he will be able to absorb attention anyway. His movement speed is actually decently fast, a lot faster than a lot of tanks, so that's one thing to take note. I think it's like a boxer thing, so he moves very swiftly, a lot quicker than Feresto and a lot quicker than some tanks out there. And one more thing which I think I want to test when he's out in the global server side and I can get him to Supreme Plus is this AoE interruption. So right now, he shoulders an enemy, basically he lifts them up, boom, slam them, and then he disarm them for 4 seconds. So this is one target right now. But once you have it at the EX10, when there's at least 2 allies placed behind Lucca to support him, this RAM effect becomes a 1 tile arc. So this is a mini AoE which gives you like a 4-second disarm, which buys quite a bit of time for your team. And this is something which I I think has a lot of like potential, but I can't test it because I do have him at Mythic Plus, so that's pretty sad. But without further ado, we're gonna run through some replays, and then we're gonna run through certain AFK stages to show you guys how good this unit is in terms of tanking at just 1 copy. Okay, so I'll try Supreme Arena as well, but this is normal arena. So let's run through the first battle. So right here in the first battle, okay, I don't have the immunity, but Tarsi slips him right here. Okay, so everybody gets slapped, but I got damage reduction online from Coco's ultimate. Okay, then he uses the ultimate, palm slams Almas over here, and unfortunately he get bursted. So in this match he didn't do that much, okay, because of the massive burst from Lily May as well as Tarsi. Now if we go into the next one, let's go into this replay right here. So this normal replay doesn't have the tiles itself, unfortunately. But if you take a look at this, right, considering the fact that he's only at 1 copy, he actually lasted for at least 10 seconds on the front line. Although he does have the protection of my team from Damien's heal, as well as some controls from the other effect, but I'll say it's impressively tanky considering 1 copy. So I can see him being this really tanky beast if you are able to get his tiers up, and a really scary one. But the only thing, like I mentioned earlier, is the lack of taunt. So even if you are a very powerful mid shield that's able to soak a lot of damage, you need to find a way to focus the attention on you. So that could be a problem that I think he could face. Now let's run through this battle, which I actually won. So for this one, we will be able to see a little bit more of our dear Lucca here. So at the start of battle, okay, everybody uses their ultimate. I think his ultimate is pretty low in priority, as you guys can see right here. So very slow, even though he get the ultimate. And then once done, cast the ultimate, palm, that grabs the Almas closest to Iron over here and then bring him back. So this is his way of come and fight me, you know, kind of vibe that I get from him. Okay, then when he roar, there's this like Super Saiyan yellow aura, which gets this green color shield buff over here to give him the damage reduction. So this is one way for me to make him work, by giving him Rainer's buff so that he's super duper tanky and also getting the energy tile. So I managed to hold the enemy in place and then nuke them down with Lily May. Now this one, I think this is the battle where it was featured at the start of the video, right? Yeah, so I sent him in right here, damage reduction on the front line. Unfortunately, I opened my back line to the assault from the enemy. Pretty unfortunate. But you can see, right, he runs to the back just to grab Tarsi and throw her backwards. And this is, like I mentioned, his way of come and fight me, you know, kind of thing. But they managed to bring down Tarsi, so Tarsi managed to get an ultimate off, and then I still got swept. But this battle, he survived quite a while, and then we were able to see what he can do or what his intended purpose was. So next we go into Supreme Arena, where we will be able to activate the factional talent, and we try our best to see whether or not he works there. So with regards to this, I think I should be able to take on Sub-Zero, considering the tiers of the unit. Oh, that's quite a high tier. I guess Team 3. I can take on Team 3. Okay, so Light Bearer here, I guess. Yeah, we fight Team 3 with that. So, but Iron Almas though. Oh no, the Almas does have the EX weapon, so it's not that scary. Put him in front. Okay, put here, and then we want to use a roll one, right? Just for that like ability to cycle through our stuff. Okay, we have double heals as well, and then okay, we are gonna take out Vala. My Vala's not that built. I'm gonna put in Florabelle for additional bodies, and also just stun for the team. Okay, we are a little bit under level, 741 versus 751, but I think should be fine. So we're gonna go with this arrangement, this one. Okay, and we're gonna go with this for this. Okay, so let's start the battle, and hopefully we are able to showcase Lucca's ability here. Okay, burst. Okay, So this is my usual burst comp. My armor's not built up yet, so once armor is built up, then this comp will be completed. Okay. Elsa sniped off my team, unfortunately. Should be fine because we have Linear versus Torrent. Yeah, we won this. Okay. Yeah, I think the second fight should also be a win. So the third fight is inconsequential. So what we want to see is how good Lucca is at one copy with the factional talent in arena. Okay, go get the ultimate off. Okay, nice. Okay, so the third battle doesn't matter. We still win, but let's take a look at what he does here. Okay. Very tanky. So with EX weapon, he can't be controlled, by the way. So he slams the front line, stuns both Iron as well as Almas right there. Okay. Rowan's channels the ultimate. Fine. Doorbell gets the stun online. Palm. Okay, so we got a bunch of control here. Okay, that wave did quite a bit of damage. Okay, it looks like we are going to lose this, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to lose this, but managed to see a little bit of what he can do at one copy here. We're going to go through the replay here. Really quick one. Okay, so soak up. Didn't get controlled because Almas doesn't have the Mythic Blast here yet. So that's the ultimate. Stun 2 frontliners. Unfortunately, my back lines were pretty frail. So got melted really fast. There is some like this red color sword on the Alma's head, which is a disarm, but it doesn't feel like the disarm was 4 seconds though. Let me time again. So what I'm talking about is actually his second skill right here. So he interrupts one unit and disarm them for 4 seconds. So let's count how long this arm on Alma's was. Okay, so this arm is represented by the red color icon. Stun palm. I really like this choke slam animation. Grabs the enemy and then fly into the air. So this is arm, 1 second, so around the 84-second mark. Okay, 80 second. Okay, it's like I'll say it's 4 seconds. I guess probably 4 seconds. So if now you have the EX weapon, he will be able to disarm both Almas as well as Iron. And then I can think of that being a really good anti frontliner ability, which makes Lucca an amazing anti-frontliner unit for PvP purposes because of that disarm for 4 seconds. 4 seconds, do you see? Almas just didn't do anything. So that's really good if you have a lot of units surrounding him and then he just manify all of them by disabling them. So really suitable for his brawler team. Now let's go to the normal AFK pushing side to showcase his one copy ability in terms of tanking on the front line. So should have no issues winning both the fight. So we're just going to showcase him first. Pulls everyone together. Okay, pop. So yeah, this is one thing which I mentioned just now, which is the lack of taunt. So he doesn't have, like, he is tanky. He can regenerate. He can get his shield. He can get oh, I really love this charging animation, but he can get like damage reduction, etc. Right? But it doesn't matter if your enemy for example goes after your other units before he casts the ultimate and then finish them off. So that's one thing which I find a little bit lackluster, like I mentioned before. Yeah, but I do see him being really good against melee teams or melee mobs in general. Yeah, cause disarming is incredible, and then when you choke slam the enemy right in front of them and you have all the melee units surrounding you, your AoE actually, I'll say, like, will be able to stun quite a bit of enemy. So that is one role that I found about this unit. So I'll continue until I probably fail with all my teams. These are like thankfully my strongest teams right here, so should be able to clear this as well. Channel, throw the ultimate. Channel, throw the ultimate. Okay. So this is one of my most hated enemies, by the way. The higher deficit you go, the stronger they become, and then the more damage they do. So this is still not the toughest stage, but let's continue. Okay. Gonna do one more, I guess. Yeah. Some. Okay, I think this team should be fine against this mob. Okay, let's try this. Pull everyone in. Manly Man charges in front. Okay. Manly Man gets stunned by Kafra. Manly Man disables one unit. Disables Danny. So Danny's not Danny. There is who's that frontliner? Gotta go through the replay again. Yeah, so we're gonna go through the replay later. But he disabled somebody and the guy just didn't do anything, just got stuck there. So for this one, I'll manual my ultimate. Throw Odie's ultimate to Viperion so that Viperion don't be an issue throughout the battle. Bring Viperion down ASAP. Instant poison. Cute. Nice. Okay. Should be able to clear this with relative ease with Viperion down. Yeah. Coco, Smokey plus Odie. Cycle, cycle, cycle. Poison, poison, poison. Okay, here's the queue. I'll do one more because I don't want to drag out the video for too long. So we're just going to do one more to just showcase his prowess here. So you guys can see some, I'll say, decently impressive stuff considering that this unit is only 1 copy. So yeah, if you have a lackluster tank collection, considering getting 1 copy of him. So 1 copy in the banner up actually gives you 8 copies. So technically all the way to this tier. Yeah, should be okay as well. So let's go. Okay, pulls everyone again. Super Saiyan Rod is their damage reduction, so you can see that he protects your ally in the back line. So I think that's his primary role as the bodyguard for the team itself. So very fitting of what he does in the story. Okay, so we're gonna finish up this one and talk about. Okay, anyway, this will be the last battle, so I will take this opportunity to just give some like concluding statement for 1 copy testing. So I think Lucca as a character pretty much, I'll say, like is similar to, I'll say, Anthendra in terms of like the utility level. Is a unit where the unit itself is tanky enough that you can actually use the unit for certain control roles, especially in a light para team in the future moving forward. In the event, right, you don't want to over invest in him. So investing in him to Supreme Plus will require more testing, which is what I always mention. So wait until the Supreme Plus pulling session on Friday, and then we'll do some testing on the main account as well as other accounts to sort of see what his main capability or his max capability is with regards to the end game side of things. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do remember to like and subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.